done what you asked. Now tell me who you are.
Of course. I'm a man of my word, and I'll tell you what you want to know. You said you are looking for Sarala's father, a man called Cole? That's right, isn't it? Now listen carefully. The Cole you seek, well, the fact is he's already dead.
He is?
Yep, that's right. I was the one who found him. He was attacked by monsters. I ran to help, but by the time I reached him, it was too late. I was standing here pondering how I was gonna break the news to Sarala when you came along with your questions. I feared if I told you what happened, you'd run straight off and tell Sarala.
She has to be told sometime. Or will you keep it a secret?
Of course not. I know I can't put it off forever as much as I'd like to. Now's the time. She needs to be told the truth. Plain and simple, with no sugarcoating. I think it'll be for the best. In the long run, leastways.
For the best, huh? Tell me, when you say it would be for the best, do you mean it would be the best for Sarala? Or are you talking about yourself?
What do you mean? Why, Sarala, of course. She's a strong girl. If you ask me, she'll do far better without her old man to burden. Yep, she'll be able to move on, stand on her own feet, and live her own life.
All right.
Are those glasses
Well,
just a
in that
horrible
case,
disguise?
Let me tell her.
You'd really do that? I'd hate to drag a stranger into this.
Maybe a stranger is exactly who she needs to hear it from.
You might be right. Very well. I'll leave it in your capable hands. That fertilizer you collected, it was Cole who found it. So, why don't you take it to Sarala as a keepsake? Oh, and one more thing. Give her a message from Cole.
You spoke to him?
Yep, just before he died in my arms. The last thing he said was, dig next to the flower. You tell her that, in those exact words.
It's a hard story to swallow. But at the very least, he really cares about Sarala and what happens to her. I'll go back to Canopus Farms and tell Sarala the news.
This is the worst lie in disguise, really.
Hey, hello. So, you've met the headman of Canopus Farms? If you're helping to nurse the Chocobo back to health, well, I've got some advice that might help. You should talk to our Cardisia about Chocobo medicine. Cardisia's our local apothecary.
Holding on a Chuck.
I have a feeling we'll meet again.
Welcome. Welcome. Tell me, how is the Angel of Valhalla? Well, he hasn't gotten any worse. That's good to hear. Now it looks like you collected all the ingredients we need. I'll get straight to work. Here you go, one batch of Chocobo. This is some of the best Chocobo I've ever made. Why? That cough. You can't keep going on like this. Where's the nearest doctor? I'll take you. It's no use. The doctors can't do anything. Sorry, what do you mean? They say, well, I don't have much time left. Of course, no one grows older and no one dies of old age, but disease and accidents can still take us, and apparently it's my time. I'd been hoping that I'd at least make it to the end of the world. I wanted to see what it would be like. But at least I was able to make medicine for the Angel of Valhalla before I breathed my last. Not to mention, thanks to the ingredients you found, it was the best Chocobo that I'd ever made. It makes all the hard work worthwhile. And now, I just have one last task to do. One last task? What's that? Oh, I'm rambling again. It's just a personal thing. Forget it. Now, don't you have a Chocobo to look after? By the way, you haven't seen any red crim mushrooms around, have you? No, I don't suppose you have. No one has. Never mind then. If you're ever in need of more medicine, just come see me. And bring the right ingredients with you, of course.
Hey, Light. Why don't you try feeding some of that to the Chocobo?
The legendary red mushrooms. That sounds painful. The cough I don't mind. What hurts is not being able to help a patient. When I can't make the medications that someone really needs, that's the worst thing about being ill. You're not talking about a chocobo. What's the story? It sounds like there's someone you want to help. Yes, if I could, I would do anything to take away that person's pain. I know the medication and how to make it, but I just can't find the key ingredient on my own. What is it that you need? A legendary red mushroom. People call it the Crim mushroom, but they all disappeared hundreds of years ago. I've been searching all this time, hoping I might still find a surviving colony. Is the mushroom all you need to make the concoction? Well, no. There are other things I'll need. This is the recipe. I'll need all of this.
Dang, yeah. Okay. I accept that I never want to look for this stuff.
I'm sorry to ask, but... Do you need a cure? If you're ever in need of...
When he first came to...
Everyone knows Chocobo.
I couldn't handle this.
What'll it be? Come back soon.
Ow! 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 Next time.
Do you know how...
Sure. Maybe that.
Yeah, you just seen weird ass dude with pink glasses on.
Travel can teach you a lot.
This'll make a good story. Time you met your maker. Another victory.
Here it comes.
I want my own chocobo to ride.
Hey, excuse me. You look like...
Well, that would...
It's no big deal, it's just... I tall order for me. Easy and... So?
What do I get?
Chocobo feed. Special stuff. The best around. Delivered fresh from Aria's farm. Sounds good, right?
You're in luck.
Hey, that's the... Thanks! That's everything I asked for! Now I can hold my head up proud when I
Are you gonna tell me what you need it for?
for my hunter's trial. See, I just joined the band, but I'm not officially one of the hunters. But I want to be, and fast. I've got to prove my worth by bringing back a piece of a monster. Proof of my prowess, they call it.
So, let me get this straight. You're gonna take what I collected as the proof? You just used me to cheat on the trial.
Cheating? Who said it was cheating? The rules say I can get the monster stuff by any means. That includes dealing. And there's nothing that says I can't enlist other people to help. Their trial is about who has the ability to survive, and wits are just as important as brawn. The only rule in the Wildlands is there are no rules.
Maybe that's enough to convince you, but if you're not
First
cut out
rule
to be a
about Fight
hunter,
Clubs, don't
you're just
fucking
setting
talk
yourself
about
up for
motherfucking Fight
trouble
Club.
later.
I'm used to it. You know how many times I failed this test? 101. That's how many.
101?
I saw that look. You think I'm a loser, don't you?
No, I'm impressed, really. You did something few people can. To fail at something as often as you did, and still get back on your feet to try again, it's a rare quality. You have real perseverance, more than I have. Forget what I said earlier. I was wrong. You are strong enough. You've got the makings of a great hunter.
Now you're making me blush. I still can't shoot an arrow further than I can spit.
Maybe not, but you're going to be a hunter anyway. And yes, maybe it will take you 101 tries, but eventually